Good morning. Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Amy here from LOURE Aesthetics in Waunakee, Wisconsin. Amy, thanks for jumping on with us today.
You bet.
So I know a lot of viewers are very curious about this whole med spa kind of business, and we're really excited for you to share it with us. So I'm going to ask you 6 questions in about 6 minutes. Are you comfortable with that?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So when people ask you what your business does, LOURE Aesthetics, how do you describe it?
We say that we are a boutique med spa for the entire family. So we help people feel confident in their skin. And that means we can do Botox, dermal filler, laser hair removal, chemical peels, whatever you want to help with the pro-aging process.
Okay. And I know we talked a little bit earlier. You're also in healthcare. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
Yes. So Nikki and I are both physician assistants. She specializes in GYN, so gynecology, and I have a long career in dermatology. So we've sort of blended those career paths into our cosmetic field as well.
So, when did you start your business and how have your plans changed since you started it?
So we started LOURE a year ago. So we have our 1 year anniversary coming up this month. So we started with laser hair removal and Botox and filler, and we continue to add new devices and new treatments as we feel the need is in the community. And so we're bringing in more GYN services. So we're launching a new service next month that will help women's incontinence and sexual health.
Wow.
So that's going to be big. And then we continue to add new things for dermatology. So I always use the analogy, the cake and the frosting. So Botox and filler fix your cake. And then all the skincare that we offer, chemical peels, skincare with our esthetician, microneedling with PRP, that fixes the frosting.
Wonderful. That's very, very, very interesting. What is the biggest way that you impact the community in your business?
I think it's giving people a new outlook on their self-confidence. Most people are new to us and are new to the medical aesthetics. So
Mhm.
we're kind of like opening a candy store to them. A lot of people are not aware of what Botox can do or what filler can do, or they have sort of negative connotations about it of what they've seen, on the internet. So education is our first priority. So we educate first, and then we, tell them what we can offer, and then we make a treatment plan based on what they want. And we tweak it to what everybody wants. And we are all medically based. So education is really top priority for us.
Absolutely. That's really, really cool. And I think like as you're bringing so much more confidence into people too, and they can trust you because you're in healthcare. So really,
Sure. I think people need to know that they can trust us. We're all about the medical side first. So pros and cons, we always weigh risk versus benefit. Nikki and I are very laid back. So we always we answer all questions first. There are no questions that are off limits. We then present a treatment plan that is all based on individuals. And then we go from there. So we don't, we treat the wrinkles or the skin conditions that people want to treat. We don't come in with our own agendas, and we just open up the candy store and let them choose.
that's wonderful. So what is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
I think the biggest thing is just getting our name out. Relying on social media can be tricky with all the different algorithms. We really want to grow it organically. So we're relying on word of mouth. We want people to trust us, and we want to grow just naturally and organically that way. We also each have our own medical practices aside from LOURE. So, as working moms, it's what most working moms deal with. It's all about balance and time management. And being entrepreneurs, we support other local businesses. And so we're just growing organically that way.
Yeah. And it definitely can be challenging, but as you continue to flourish, you'll naturally it's that butterfly effect. You're naturally going to get more people coming in. Um,
Right.
what does the future look like for you? And do you have an exit plan?
So Nikki and I both have stepped back. We've added more days this over the last few months to LOURE, and we stepped back from our clinic jobs. So within this next year, our sophomore year, we look at stepping in more into LOURE. We're adding new devices and new treatment areas. As I mentioned briefly before, we're getting more into women's sexual health
Mhm.
and incontinence. So that really steps into what Nikki does for her job as a
Yeah.
GYN. And we're going to be plugging in more areas where we feel there are holes in medical aesthetics. So we'll be continuing to fill in those holes and what that looks like. So we're going to be different and use our medical training to help our community in areas that we think could be really beneficial to men and women.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it sounds like you're really going to be growing. All subjects open. What inspires you most?
So we really love our patients. Like we love taking a subject that people don't know a lot about and just making it like really attainable for anybody that wants it. Bringing out like answering the questions, making it not so scary,
Mhm.
and letting people know what they have. Like, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So making it available to them. I mean, I was 46 before I got Botox. So like if people want it, we want them to know that it's very attainable, it's not scary, we'll do it safely, and we will customize it totally to them. And then we also want to know the other areas where we feel like people are struggling with, and we want to bring it close to home. So like we want people to be able to get really great quality cosmetic health in their own town.
Cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for that. And if people want to visit you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
They can find us online at lureaesthetics.com, and they can book an appointment online. We offer complimentary consults. It's a great way if you just have questions, you don't even know what the candy store holds, just book a complimentary consult and we'll just open that conversation.
Well, thank you so much again for taking time to share your success story and what you're doing in business. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It's my pleasure.